Continuous learning. Is it just a hype? No, it's not. Continuous learning is the secret to do anything in your life which you thought you are not capable of doing. I'm talking about Malcolm Gladwell's book Outliers, where he has mentioned this interesting concept of 10,000 hours rule to success, where he says that if anyone devotes 10,000 hours of practice into any discipline, they tend to develop that habit in them. Now, this is very interesting, and I want to quote two examples from my own life because this is my own observation about life, and I cannot deny this. So, it happened during my college days. I had just entered the college, and there was a freshers party, and me and other girl we were awarded Mr. Fresher and Mrs. Fresher in the college. So we had to. She invited me for a dance, for a salsa, and she was a very good dancer and she was extrovert. Now I, being an introvert, and I was a very shy person. I had never talked to a girl before because I was coming from an all boys school, and I didn't know how to dance. I had my body was very stiff and rigid, so I tried to fake my body language a bit, but I failed. So I came back embarrassed, and she was a very good girl. She called me in the night to say sorry in case she embarrassed me, but I said no, it's my bad. I am a very boring person. I do not know dance, and I'm an introvert basically, so I could not uh, handle the public attention all at a time. So it was new to me. So, but that day I decided to try and give it my best because if I give my best and then if I do not succeed, I buy that. But before that, I'm not going to accept that there is something in this world, on this, earth. There is nothing that uh, should be counted impossible. No one should put a label on you that you cannot do this. So I decided to learn dancing at any cost. So I searched for dance schools in around my city, but all those were expensive programs. So what I did was next onwards, when there was nobody at home, I just closed the door, played some loud music, and just started letting myself loose like anything without bothering about anyone because no one was watching. So just started doing all kinds of bungee jumping, just throwing my hands and legs here and there because I had the license to kill because there was no one watching me. So no kind of embarrassment here, at least at that time. I was laughing at my own steps, but I just went on and on. This happened for some time, and after a few weeks, I found that my fingers and hands and legs and shoulders started tapping to the tune of the music and the rhythm. So my body was trying to align its geometry with the rhythm of the songs. And I especially played the rap songs, fast songs, to learn music, to learn this dancing. So I found this, there is some kind of connect that was developing. That was the start of this, realization that I could at least dance, even like an amateur, but I can do that. It's not impossible. I might not be a great dancer, but at least I can dance for my own satisfaction. And today, whenever there is any office party, and I am the last person to leave the dance floor. Not because I'm a great dancer still, but the journey from a foolish dancer to an amateur dancer at least has been very satisfying, and it has given me a great sense of belief that I carry into other aspects of life as well. So even today, in the starting for 10 to 15 minutes, I am clueless and I do horrible dance for first 15 minutes because that is the time I'm opening up. I'm still an introvert for those 20 to 15 minutes. I'm embarrassed. But after 15 minutes, when my body gets the hang of the music, there is some connect that I said. And after that, I am just unstoppable as a dancer today. Not a great dancer, but That is not a foolish answer anymore. Now I cannot feel embarrassed. I'm telling you, the same secret works in all walks of life. I remember reading about Pablo Picasso, and he wrote a very beautiful line. I'm always doing that which I do not know because I want to inculcate that habit in me. I mean, this is a phenomenal idea, thought. So, continuous learning can not just unlock great potential in you, it can make you develop one habit that you always dreaded about. So the same thing happened with me in swimming as well, because I was someone who was terribly afraid of water. Any thought of just water bodies, and I used to feel the tremors of the water. I was very terrified of water, but I wanted to learn swimming. And one day I just went into the pool and I just stood in the water for 5 minutes. Next day I just stood in the water for 7 minutes, and it went on. I went on increasing the time, just standing on the water, doing nothing at all. And this standing, what happened? Slowly, incrementally, the body got used to. You call it the induction effect or whatever, but the body got used to the water. And one fine day, I just noticed that my hands and legs are floating in the water. This was not magic. This was purely organic association with anything which you are practicing. So this is why I feel continuous learning can help you do anything, if not at at the level of greatness, but at least it will make you very good or very good at certain art. So just try it. Just start doing something little bit. Just grow little bit by bit. If you start growing, you can, if not the stars, you can at least reach the moon. So there is definite truth in it, and you can, what Malcolm Gladwell is talking about, 10,000 hours of golden rule into any art. This is, in one way or other, this is definitely true.